noble land far away, but close at the same time. Where is it, Bobby?
It is Talk420.
That's right. You're in the realm of Talk420. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day it may be. We are talking the 420.
Yep.
And to be honest, I know for a fact you're not feeling that great, are you?
No, I got a weird sickness right now.
It's like the 24-hour flu, huh?
It's some weird sickness. It's just all in my head.
Mm-hmm.
My body a little bit, like a couple, like my joints and stuff, they're a little achy. But as far as being real shitty feeling, it's all in my head.
Yeah, I kind of had the same thing too, but I've been doubling down on like vitamins, and I got these vitamin gummies I've been taking from my fish oils, amino acids, really trying to fight it.
Yeah.
But you can hear it in our nose. I can hear it in your voice.
Yeah, it's all in my throat right now. It's really strange. It laid me up all day yesterday, and I just couldn't do anything.
I wasn't sure if we were even going to be able to do this, but that just goes to show our dedication.
Yeah.
Like, I'm proud of you for stepping up and crawling out here and saying, let's do it.
Let's do it. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But I feel it's so funny how the world has just changed, dude. It was like COVID was just like a beep, and like everything's different now. Isn't it funny how like being sick at the workplace is just a totally different thing now?
Yeah, you don't get in trouble for it, for one.
Well, no, I just feel like before it was like, oh man, if you're sick, stay home and you're good, and just come back when you feel better, right?
Yeah.
Now it's like, oh, you don't have COVID? I expect you to be at work.
Yeah.
It's like, wait. Hold on a second.
And if you do have COVID, then you need to go have it tested and this and that and go here and do this.
It's like,
and let us know 10 days from now.
It really is frustrating because there's a lot more sicknesses out there than just COVID, right?
Yeah, it's obvious. I got one of them right now, and it's definitely not going, let me tell you, because I feel fine as far as functioning goes. My head's just all stuffed up right now, and the back behind my ears, my neck's achy, that kind of shit. But it's been like that for now a couple days, and the worst of it was yesterday.
There's also a huge cold front going through the whole United States. I believe the whole world, maybe even. It's really cold right now. It's like negative 38 degrees at the Chiefs game yesterday.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
They had to shut one of the games down. I think it was Pittsburgh or something like that. They couldn't play.
They're playing tonight.
Yeah.
Or today. Sometime today. They were supposed to play on, I believe, yesterday, Sunday. Yeah. Crazy. It's super cold. But what I was getting to is that when it gets cold like this, even in California, it's been in the high 20s around here, low 30s.
Yeah. That's
fucking cold. And our bodies, they kind of take a while to acclimate to that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean,
it's so funny how COVID changed the workplace. That's really what I wanted to talk about. It's like COVID changed the workplace to where, you show up and then all of a sudden you see someone with a mask.
Yeah, what's that do?
And you're like,
I don't understand that.
And you're like, uh-oh. Like, okay, this person normally doesn't wear a mask, and all of a sudden now they're wearing a mask.
Now he has a mask on. What is that going to do? Just point you out like, I'm sick.
Yeah, and that never used to happen before.
No.
It's like, and
you
so...
You sneeze and run a nose. And
the funny thing about masks, right, is there's a lot of misconception and a lot of misinformation on them.
Well, for one thing, we just had a little class about respirators and dust masks. Let me tell you, your N95 doesn't do as good as an N110.
Well, here, so I took that class too from Vector Solutions.
Yeah.
And I actually did my digging. And so here is the real thing is that what frustrates me is I see most people show up to work with like a regular dentist mask.
Yeah, yeah.
And like you were saying, that's lower than an N95.
Yeah, exactly.
And so what they're pointing out by these numbers and shit is that it blocks like 95% of particles lower or higher than 0.03 microns.
Exactly.
Okay? Stay with me, Bobby. I'm trying to spit this knowledge to you. So COVID is smaller than 0.03 microns, right? So in theory, it would go through the mask, but hold on. Here's the kicker. that a lot of people probably don't understand is that viruses never travel by themselves. They're always bonded to like a water droplet, like saliva or snot or whatever.
Yeah.
And so that makes it bigger than 0.03 microns by quite a bit. So the virus will get caught on the mask, but I don't believe that those lower quality masks, not the ones that aren't N95, like the cone ones, they don't stop it, I don't think.
Yeah, you're trying to catch mosquitoes with chicken wire.
Yeah, they're flying right through.
Yeah, they're flying right through it and going right into your nostrils. And then it's all confined in there for them. Nice little house with your nostrils as they're eating and refrigerator.
Even then, an N95, that means only 95%. I'm sorry, but that's not 100. There's still 5% getting through.
Yeah, and they have a 100.
I know.
And they have a 110.
I mean, what does that mean? 100? No.
I don't know what it means. But
no, they have like N95 and 90.
I think the 110 traps some sort of like fumes.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it's really hard to breathe through them. That's why they say N95 was the easiest to give to the public because you can breathe through them easier. But like you say, breathing easy means that spaces are open more.
Exactly. Like the real way to go would be to have like one of those full face respirators
with the charcoal canisters on them. Yeah,
or the thing that's on your hip.
Yeah, that where you breathe air that's already purified. That doesn't have any contaminants in it at all.
Right.
And that's the only way that's going to work. Yeah. Otherwise, the masks are just, if anything, keeping the person that's sick longer.
No, it's just a money grab.
Yeah.
That's all masks are. You know how many masks they fucking sold?
Oh, God.
And still probably sell to this day. I still see people driving with masks in their car by themselves.
In their car, yeah. What is that doing? What are they...
what the hell?
What the fuck? They blocking their face? They just get done with a freaking robbery or something?
I don't understand it, Bobby. This world's gone mad.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like the workplace is just so much different now because it's like you see someone come in with a mask and you don't even need to hear them coughing. You don't even need to, nothing. You already know,
yeah.
Am I going to get sick?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But they still let them come in. As long as it's not COVID.
Yeah.
Come on in.
I'm pretty sure that's how I got sick because one of my colleagues was in the break room.
Yeah.
And he was coughing and hacking and telling us how he was off all week long and he had this sickness. It wasn't COVID, he said, but I still was sick all week long and I was at home all week long.
How is that?
And now he's back at work, and now I'm sick. So what does that tell you?
How has that become the norm, though? That it's okay to come to work. You could have fucking AIDS.
Yeah.
As long as it's not COVID, come on down.
Yeah, come on down.
Get everyone sick.
Yeah. Doesn't matter.
There's no common sense to that.
It's something. There's a lot of... intellect people out there that don't have any common sense.
You mixed intellectual with electrical there.
Yeah.
Because you love your electric bike.
Electrical. Yeah, I love that bike.
You love your you got to get your front tire fixed, Bobby.
Yeah, I have a flat front tire.
I got the tube for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh.
And we got the tire.
Yeah, I'm sick.
Can you pump it up, though, and ride it to work?
Yeah.
It'll hold?
Oh, yeah. Even if it goes flat, I'll still ride it there.
Oh, God. Riding with a flat front tire.
Just get way back on the back fender. It works fine.
Oh, yeah. Just wheelie all the way to work?
Yeah, basically.
That thing's hard to wheelie, but I think if we modify the back brake a little bit, take away the ABS, I'll eventually be able to get it.
Yeah.
I just need seat time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And... I'm getting my courage back now after I got taken out by the car.
Yeah.
To where I'm actually looking forward to a spring of beautiful riding.
Yeah.
So
yeah, definitely.
I think with that being said, Bobby, we got a lot of topics to cover today, but we are definitely feeling the musical vibes. So, let's get it going.
Run, 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 run away.
And run away.
Run, 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 run away.
With me, baby.
Well, if you wanna run away, then baby, run, 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 run. You don't ever have to stay. You could take off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're so beautiful to me, just the way you are right now, now. You're 2,000 degrees. That type of fire never burns out. Trying to catch a runaway train on a sunny day. My baby runs like a runaway train. All gas, no brakes, like a runaway. Like a runaway, like a runaway train. Trying to catch a runaway train on a sunny day. My baby runs like a runaway train. All gas, no brakes, like a runaway. Like a runaway, like a runaway train. Just thinking about what I got. Just looking at you, setting the mood, you setting me off. Playing it cool, under my skin, I don't know what to do. You live and you lose, as long as you win at the end of the cruise. You gotta get lost with yourself, just to know when you're found. And ain't no one around to save you. It's tough to make the right decisions, but really that's what life is all about. Trying to catch a runaway train on a sunny day. My baby runs like a runaway train. All gas, no brakes, like a runaway. Like a runaway, like a runaway train. Yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa. You're on Talk420 right now. Right now. Light up the joints, yeah. Light up the joints with me. About to get high right now.
I wanna run away,
Run away. Run away. Yeah, there we go, Bobby.
Yeah, that's cool.
Still didn't get one hit from this joint. We are bad at that, man. We just like the beat just takes over, and I spent 2 minutes lighting this thing, getting the tip nice and charred.
Yeah.
But no avail on actually getting high. So I'm going to light my joint. What are we going to talk about, Bobby?
Lava from Icelandic volcano eruption. Does that sound hot?
Yeah, bro. Look at this.
We watch this shit go by homes, miss one, and get the other one. And the guy's like looking over his fence like, oh, fuck.
So, yeah, we actually, we don't watch the news ever, right? But I've been kind of making it a little bit of a habit to watch the news the morning before we shoot these things.
Yeah.
Just to kind of see what's going on in the world, even though the news is fucked up and I hate it. I hate the way they talk. I hate everything about it.
A lot of bad shit going on, though.
But you do get to see some current events like this, for instance. Look at this. This lava right here is just taking out this little whatever business complex, neighborhood, whatever it is right here.
I don't know what it is, but it's hitting it up.
So this erupted, right? Think about if you were just kicking it in one of these, let's say these are houses right here, kicking it with your, hey, Rhonda, you smell something burning?
Yeah, it's getting pretty hot in here. Shit, we're in Iceland. It shouldn't be this hot.
Yeah, we're surrounded by ice, right?
Yeah. What is that glowing out there?
Next thing you know, your fridge is just getting knocked down by lava.
And it's burning. It's engulfed in flames. You're like, Rhonda, did you leave that stove on again?
Dude. This is wild though, because the Earth is trying to say something.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah,
I mean, there's shit erupting. We got cold fronts, and then in the summer, it's the hottest summers and the coldest winters.
Yeah,
To me, that's hella bipolar.
Yeah,
it's like, what is going on with our climate?
Icebergs breaking off.
Iceberg. Yeah, there's icebergs breaking off. It's like, how do we reverse this? Do we reverse it?
No.
And then it starts making me think, like, you remember that oh no, it was the so the dude, there's this dude that made this film for the big sphere in Vegas.
Yeah.
I want to go see it. That thing's supposed to be badass. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I've seen it on TV.
Yeah, it's sick. But my point is, there's a dude that made a movie there, and like the end of it, so it's like a documentary about the Earth, right? But then it's also like sci-fi at the end too.
Yeah.
And his ending, I guess, is like where humans have to leave Earth for an extended period of time to let it heal.
Oh.
Just for the simple, fact that we have to leave because we're the cancer of this planet.
Yeah.
Right? That's what it's based on. And then we watched that other movie the other night, which was kind of slow. Honestly, it was really slow. But then the ending was like a big buster, right? Because it was about this chick and her husband that were like some of the last old school livers. They lived out on the farm, right? And it was all desolate. It was like year 2065, right?
Yeah.
And they wanted to take the husband off Earth for a couple years to do an experiment. And they replaced him with a clone.
Yeah.
Scary shit, dude.
Yeah.
Okay. But the little twist of the whole movie is that the whole time the clone thought that he was getting ready to go to space when really the real husband had already went.
Yeah.
And then when the real husband came back, the clone was like, oh, and they had to kill the clone. It was it had a bunch of like underlying morals and like, is it really humane to kill a clone? Because the clone fucking loved the wife more than the real husband.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
The real husband was a dick and like never.
And she loved him more too. She loved the old version versus the new one.
Right. Well, she actually started loving the clone more.
That's what I'm saying. The old version, meaning she loved the clone because she thought that was the old version.
Right.
She thought that was the real guy.
Well, no, she knew the whole time.
Oh, okay.
She knew.
Oh.
She watched her real husband go to space. And then as soon as he left, the clone woke up. Remember?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I missed that part.
And then, so like, the biggest thing about the movie was like, is it humane to replace somebody with a clone and then kill him, right?
Who's to say what's humane anymore?
I don't know.
Is it humane to blow up women and children in buildings that they have nothing to do with what's going on?
No.
Then
it's definitely not. Definitely not.
What's going to happen to those people? Nothing.
Yeah, I know. It's so weird because on the last podcast, Anthony brought up like, what's going on in Ukraine and Russia, and then boom, we see it on the news this morning. It's like, oh yeah, they're still fighting. Yeah. And I guess the U.S. we stopped funding them. Yeah. So now Ukraine's just going to go down.
Yeah, and they're going to take over it and wipe them out. But all these people are dying for no reason. And it's like, well, they say, well, when you do bad, you're going to go to hell. Well, believe me, hell is going to be ran over. They're going to have to get another area for hell because probably 90% of the population, if not 100%, even if you go to church, you're going to go to hell. Because you know why? Because what you do every day life that supports your life is a sin.
Mm-hmm. I am 100% with you. Like,
that guy did bad. He killed that person. Yeah, but you're killing everybody with driving your car every day. Does that make sense?
Nah. Yeah, it correlates. Yeah. You're right.
Oh, the planet is fucking up. Well, maybe your car might have a little bit to do with it. I don't think much, but a little bit to do with it. And the pollution, I see papers and wrappers and shit on the road and stuff, and and fish wrapped up in 6-pack fucking things and stuff, and it's like, that's you.
It is.
That's you doing that. And, so that's bad. And I'm sure there's church people out there go have a picnic and they fucking drop a piece of paper. They don't pick it up, maybe.
I don't know. Who are we to judge?
Who are we to judge? No, but a lot of people think that if you go to church that you're going to be saved. No, it's you that has to save yourself,
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to lie. I do agree with you in the fact that I've met a lot of people that go to church that aren't the best people. But they think they think since they go to church and repent their sins,
they can be saved, and
that it's okay to keep sinning as long as the Lord forgives you. No, just stop doing bad shit.
Yeah,
stop doing dumb shit.
Simple thing is, maybe you can be forgiven that way, but does your heart feel forgiven? No. When once you go in and ask for something like that, forgiveness for the bad things you've done, right away you're going to feel guilty about that if you're any kind of human being at all.
Oh yeah.
And you're going to feel guilty. Is it worth feeling guilty the rest of your life, knowing, I'm saved, I go to heaven?
Yeah.
But I feel guilty inside. Do you think that's really going to make us any kind of difference when you get to the pearly gates and they say, hey, you're troubled. You're still, you lied all this time. You got forgiven, and the whole time you felt bad about it. So were you really forgiven? Was it really valid? No.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
unless your soul feels forgiven, then you're not forgiven.
I'm so sorry to be dark, but who's to say there's even the pearly gates?
Exactly. Who's to say any of that exists? We have,
like I don't know. I've heard mixed. I've heard from people, including myself. Like when I choked on that lollipop, like I don't think I ever flatlined though. That's the thing. It's like I think I was still in like a dream state. But like I don't know, man. Like Greg at work, the one that was on the podcast.
Yeah.
His dad has had like 3 bypasses and he flatlined and he said you just kind of die. He just goes dark.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, I mean, I think, energy is always, it never dies. It's always recycled. But where does our conscience go?
Yeah. Where does our beliefs and our thinking and the way we see things when we look at them, where does all of that go?
Does it go anywhere?
Yeah. Does it go anywhere? Or...
I mean, we're on the verge of being able to upload your consciousness to a mainframe.
Yeah.
So that's crazy.
Yeah.
So once that happens, then maybe, it will go somewhere. It'll go into some database.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah. Then your loved ones can pick up and go into your mindset.
Well, I'm thinking...
It's like, I don't like that.
No, I'm thinking maybe down the road you could buy like a robot and just download Mama Bear into her, and then there she is.
She is, yeah. All
acts like hers, talks like her. No, I don't know about looks.
Yeah.
I mean, unless they could. I'd rather it just look like R2D2 or something.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want my real mom walking around.
Yeah, that'd be kind of weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it just looked like a robot, but it had her voice and acted like her and...
I don't know about acting like her. Oh, fuck.
Sometimes.
Yeah. A little taste there and there.
When she was on a good kick. Now, God bless her.
I totally believe that, I mean, depending on, like when you dream.
Yeah.
You could be walking and flying and doing all kinds of stuff, but your body's sitting there still and not working.
Yeah, but it still has a heartbeat.
Still has a heartbeat, exactly.
Still has electricity going through.
Yeah, is it the motor skills of that heartbeat and electricity keeping your brain going? What happens when your brain all shuts off? Where does that energy go?
It goes back into the universe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And goes in.
Yeah.
That's why maybe reincarnation's maybe I think
that's the way to go, because you got to think about where, we keep reproducing humans, reproducing them, I mean, don't you think they would use the same kind of energy source? Just like you don't use a freaking 480 volts to run a computer.
No, exactly. Use the same shit every. No, I don't know. See, I don't know the answer. All we're doing is just fishing, and I feel like that's all we'll ever do, because even people
why do we even have these? Why do we even have feelings and conscience and reasoning and all those kind of... Why do we have that?
I don't know.
What's it for?
I don't know. I honestly have no idea. Like, I was thinking the other day, and that's why I brought it up right here. I was like, does the theory of evolution still hold true? I haven't heard shit about evolution in forever. They say we came from monkeys, right?
Yeah.
Okay, or apes or primates, whatever the correct term is for them, right?
One of those trees we fell off of.
Well, they say we come from the primate family.
Well, that's obvious, because they look the most like us,
But like you said, where did our conscious come from? Did it just come out of fucking thin air?
Yeah. Why don't primates have conscience and stuff like us?
And if we came from primates, why is there nothing in between? There's like, okay, monkeys hung around. And apes and gorillas and all that. They hung around, but we evolved from them, and there's nothing in the big ass gap in the middle, and then there's humans. Like, what happened to like Neanderthals? I mean, I get it, natural selection.
Yeah.
I guess
cavemen.
We got smarter and maybe just killed them off, right?
I don't know. Or we just got smarter. They didn't know how to survive in our kind of intelligence.
So I get it that we would have killed off like the ones that are closer to us, but like, where's the ones where like closer to monkeys?
Yeah.
Like where we just started turning into bipedal human beings walking on 2 legs.
And I want to ask all the religious people out there, how did you get so many different races of people on Earth from 2 people? How did you get that? I want to know.
Damn, that is...
You know what I mean? Adam and Eve, right?
That's controversy. From that.
Does it mean that once you get past Adam and Eve, once you get through a couple, it's all incest from there on out?
Good question, Bob. But that's a controversial.
That's one of those things
question.
in religions that baffle me. It's like, okay, you got all these beliefs on how the world started, but did you ever do any kind of physical or physiological facts to find out whether that's true or not? It's like I don't think it could have started. And then how do you get different brands of people? What happened? You just, along the way, eat a different fruit or something, and all of a sudden your baby comes out with slanted eyes.
Well, no, I mean, I'm pretty sure that melatonin determines our skin tone, and according to evolution, I'm guessing as we spread out, people got lighter because they needed to adapt to a climate with less sun, or who knows?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
because I mean, we all started as Black people, right?
Yeah. Well,
according to evolution,
not according to Christ.
Well, that's okay.
Why did he come out white? I mean, I don't understand. I don't understand what.
Well, some people out there believe Jesus was Black. Like, look, this is nothing new. There's always been the war on science versus religion, and honestly, who knows? There's a million different religions, and they all think they're right. So it's like, I don't really want to fight that battle. No,
I don't either, but it's just one of the things in there that baffles me.
It baffles me, but, talking about it will get a lot of people upset. I mean, I'm glad you are.
Yeah.
This is a place to speak your mind. I personally don't really know how to take on religion.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't.
But anyway, like I say, when you go into a dream state and you're laying there, but yet you're somewhere else and you're in houses and you're walking down the beach and all this weird stuff. Isn't that totally cool? I mean,
dreams are another weird thing. Like, what is it?
Yeah.
Why? Most of the time, the dreams I remember are places I've never been. And it's also another reason I don't really fly anymore, is because I've had so many dreams, and sometimes even the same repeating dream of me being in an airplane crash. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like,
so
wow.
It's every time I go to the airport and shit, I got that shit in the back of my head.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm thinking, why do I have all these? Whoa! I thought I saw a spider. That was wild.
Oh, he's hallucinating.
I'm stamped.
Yeah, stamped in there.
What did I see? I think it was a reflection or something.
Probably was.
Whoa! That oh man, I am tweaked out. But look. So I looked it up because Google, obviously is like the truth, like we say nowadays. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, to me, Google's part of AI now. It's probably what they took most of their stuff to build AI out of.
Yeah.
I asked Google, does the theory of evolution still hold true? It replied to me, scientists continue to argue about particular explanations or mechanisms at work in specific instances of evolution. But the fact that evolution has occurred and is still occurring is undisputed. So to me, that still tells me that most smart people in the world, like scientists and shit, think that evolution is, in fact, where humans came from.
Yeah.
But now I'm seeing a bunch of stuff on TV where it's like, now they think, okay, yeah, evolution occurred, but they think somewhere along the lines we got injected with alien DNA.
Yeah.
So, tell me what has happened.
And when they talk about the past and future, where do we lie in the universe? Are we in the middle to where we can surely see both ways if we wanted to?
I don't know.
I know you can look back into the past.
Yeah.
Through a telescope.
Oh, yeah.
Looking at a planet that's millions of light years away. Yeah, that's the past.
See, that's the thing. Time is relative.
Yeah.
And time is relative depending on where you're at, because if you're on the other planet, right, that blew up.
Is in the future.
Well, no, it's all relative to where you're at.
Yeah.
Right? Because that star we're seeing is already gone.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah.
Way over there, it's fucking gone.
Gone.
It's dead. But we're just now seeing the light because it took that fucking long to get to us.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but if you were on that star before it blew up, to us, that's in the past. it's hard to grasp.
Yeah,
it's hard to grasp.
Baffling
But
stuff.
depending on where you're at, time is relative. I can't really explain it that well.
Yeah.
And to be honest, it's hard to understand. It's hard
Yeah.
to put your brain around. I can't even do it fully, but I do know that time is relative based on Einstein principles. And if you think about it,
Yeah.
whether you're the one clicking the light on or you're the one seeing the light over there, that depends on where you're at in time. Is that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. Time could also be linear. It could be circular. It could be triangle. Who knows?
Yeah. It's.
I don't know. You good, Bob?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. I want to show you something funny here. You remember that John Bastow guy from the Bowflex commercials?
Yeah.
It's funny because I tried to look up a Bowflex commercial and couldn't find one, but this shit is hella funny. I want to really know if he's making money on this, bro. Like, it's called JB.
I found my treasure.
Whoa.
I found my treasure.
I found my treasure.
I found my treasure.
They found their treasures.
all my treasures at JB's Fantastic Finds.
Discover your treasure
There he is.
on JB's Fantastic Finds.
What the
Where
hell
the
is
worlds
that?
of myth and fantasy collide with jewelry.
Such a deal.
This show is amazing.
Sold, sold,
Whoa.
sold.
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 Watch JB's Fantastic Finds
What
with
did they-
John Bastow to discover your treasure.
There he is.
What is that shit?
I don't know.
Treasures?
Can he be really making money on this stuff?
I don't know. To be able to afford to make a commercial, I think so.
I know it's on Facebook. Don't get
yeah.
it twisted. But
It's a low cost commercial
no,
still.
we did see it on.
TV.
I saw it on TV. That's
Yeah.
where I got the idea to.
Yeah, Monterey stations. Here in Monterey Bay, it's
So is he like just going out, sending a crew of people out in the mountains? Yeah, go dig up some shit.
dig up some shit and put it up on some fucking rings and bracelets and stuff, and we'll sign it. We'll sign it on and we'll sell it.
Oh my god.
JP Fantastic Finds, JB's.
Like,
And where do you get these people to verify that they found their fucking treasure?
who is buying from this guy?
Yeah, I want to know.
Because I want to call them and tell them, fuck that. I'll go dig up some shit and you can buy it from me.
Fuck yeah, fuck.
All he's doing is digging up like, it looked like, I don't know what the fuck it was. Like,
No, it was like turquoise and stuff. He didn't dig that shit up. He went and bought it from somewhere else. He's a middleman or
yeah,
something.
he's buying it off Alibaba.
Buying it off a bunch of hippies down on the beach.
That is wild. Because I remember this guy. This guy was yoked.
Yeah.
And then I thought he like died in a tsunami over in like some.
No, he got caught
country.
up in some tree or something like that. He ended up climbing up into the tree and survived.
No
it.
way.
Yeah, I think that was him.
Because he's like, yeah, look at me.
Yeah.
Maybe it was some Bowflex stunt to be like, this guy made it through a tsunami because he worked on a Bowflex.
Yeah.
JB's Fantastic Finds. Guys, maybe we should buy something off here just to see.
Just to see. I think so.
Just
I think they have don't they have a fucking place downtown like a Capitola or something that supports this? Yeah, that supports this place. I'm pretty sure.
We're going to have to look into it a little more. Look, John Bastow, he's got the fucking check mark, dude. This guy's got it figured out.
Yeah.
John Bastow. But it's so weird how they took down maybe Bowflex got sued or they're no longer in business or something.
It's like that guy used to sell cards. I seen him on, or was it cars or no, the Men's Warehouse guy.
Mm-hmm.
You notice they changed him. They fired him. He did some kind of scandalous shit or something, I think. I don't know. I'm just saying that you don't see him on there anymore.
No. Mm-mm.
Now it's a new guy that does it.
You want to know something that's crazy, Bob, you've probably been wondering why I've been wearing these?
Yeah.
I'm going to put them on right now because I've been looking a lot into blue light. And like you said, we just took all those classes at work from the good old Vector Solutions.
Yeah.
And they talked about it in that too. They said it's going to definitely need to be a part of the future. You're definitely going to want to start protecting your eyes from excessive blue light, ultraviolet. It says right here, daily blue light exposure shortens lifespan and causes brain neurodegeneration in Drosophila. I don't know how to say that word.
Yeah, that's pretty close.
Can you believe that though? And so what they're saying...
Magnogaster?
What?
Meglanogaster?
Where?
Drosophila meglanogaster.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Determine.
Melanogaster.
I don't know.
I don't know what that means or what it is, but something to do with probably your skin.
No, I think it has something to do with the brain. Where this blue light comes from is screens. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
phone screens and looking at computer screens all day long. Just from working.
Yeah, looking at that one, my eyes are kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I mean, it's the bright ass lights,
Yeah.
too, studio lights and shit. But I noticed from being at work, from going from the production line to logistics and actually just sitting in front of a computer all day with that hella bright light.
Yeah.
Now that I wear these, bro, it's insane. Like, I can tell the difference, even though these are just clear lenses. They're not prescription.
Yeah.
I got good vision. A lot of people are like, oh, I didn't know you couldn't see. I'm like, no, I can see fine.
Yeah.
I'm like, have you heard of blue light? And they're like, no, it's crazy how many people have not heard of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was causing me such eye strain that I was starting to notice, dude.
Yeah.
And ever since I've been wearing these, I've seen a reduction in the eye strain.
Yeah, I can see why.
So, I mean,
You don't see my eyes straining.
yeah, I do. So if you haven't heard of blue light out there, do your own research. Don't listen to a fucking dumbass stoner like me. Go check it out for yourself. Look at articles like this. You know, ultraviolet blue light is definitely hurting our eyes. And the more we use these screens and technology, the more you're going to want to protect your eyes from it.
Yep.
I'm just saying, Bobby. I'm just saying. We got to light up. You gotta,
Yeah. Where's mine at? Fuck.
I don't know.
I'm stamped too. You can see I'm shaking.
I am super stamped. I'm just about through this whole cup of coffee. I wish we had dabs. We don't have any dabs right now. So unfortunately, I can't hit up the Dr. Dabber XS.
Can you people send us some dab?
Yeah, send it right in the mail.
Yeah.
Please.
Drone. Have a drone land it.
Drop it on our front porch, por favor. No, but we're honestly, we're smoking on some lemon diesel right now, and it's actually fucking bomb. I'm not gonna lie, it's from Firecut. 29% THC. This shit was $59 for a half ounce.
Wow.
You're telling me
That is good.
that they're making money on it, and it says right here, unless they're flat out
The
lying.
dispensary has to get it for way cheaper than that. But
You know, unless they're flat out lying. It says indoor cannabis flower, net weight 14 grams, right on the bag. So you're saying these people are making money on $120 ounces of indoor? That's crazy. That's like $2,000 a pound or less.
unless those people are getting electricity free, they're not.
I know. I really honestly think all these people are just selling light dep with light assist and just calling it indoor because they're like, fuck, man, we're paying for electricity.
Yeah. Just call it indoor.
But the lemon D is bomb. It is. It reminds me of like, it's got like that lemon G flavor, but it's actually really frosty and it tests a lot higher in the lemon G. The lemon G was always just looked kind of shitty and tested low. It was more just for extract, but even then it just made straight sap.
Yeah.
Lemon G was kind of meh. But I did see something in the news the other day on gold and silver, Bob.
Yeah.
And it's actually quite, I think it's good. I honestly, it says several U.S. states are considering legislation to reclassify gold and silver as money rather than commodities. Bills filed in Oklahoma and Missouri aim to eliminate state capital gains tax on the sale of gold and silver and treat these metals as currency.
Wow.
That's good.
Yeah.
In my eyes, I feel like that should raise the worth,
Yeah.
of gold and silver.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure. I don't think the dollar is backed by. Actually, I know it's not, and I don't know if this would change that. From the language right there, it sounds like gold and silver are just going to kind of be their own currency and kind of break off from the dollar.
Yeah. I think the dollar is based on our industry anyway. I don't think we have anything to back
No,
as many dollars we make.
Fuck no, dude. No,
We don't have that in gold or silver
No.
or anything. We have that in industry. That's
Yeah.
what our industry's worth.
It says that it's going to treat these metals as currency, though. Like, could you just take a fucking necklace down to Johnny's Market and pay in gold? This is 4 ounces of gold. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Are they going to make it that way? I don't know. I don't know how to interpret this, but I think it's a step in the right direction.
Like John Wick used to pay in a gold coin. That gold coin was probably worth about 20 grand. You know?
Bro, I saw something crazy about weed too again, because you know how there was the States 2.0 Act, right?
Yeah.
Which I felt like was a better way to go about things. Now they're claiming some type of like state of emergency. I don't think that's what it's called, but I can't remember. Anyways, call some state attorney general in Colorado or some bullshit. They're trying to get it rescheduled to Schedule 3 now. And I'm telling you, Bob, if that happens, Big Pharma's going to take over.
Oh yeah.
I don't think that's the right move.
No.
You know what I mean? There hasn't been any research done. Maybe that'll open. The only thing I can see is that it'll open the door.
What's alcohol scheduled as? Aren't they just scheduled the same as that?
I don't know. That's a good question. Let's see. There's probably people out there that know. Alcohol is not a controlled substance. It's not even on. It's not scheduled. Nothing. Yeah. So why don't they just make it like alcohol? Huh?
Yeah, or tobacco.
Yeah, alcohol and tobacco.
I can understand it. It gets you way more fucked up than tobacco does, but tobacco does something to you.
So
alcohol does something to you way worse than fucking marijuana does, ever would.
Yeah, so I think the ATF should just take over weed and fuck the FDA, fuck all that shit.
Yeah, I say so too.
And definitely don't reschedule it to Schedule 3.
What does that mean?
I mean, it's going to, look, let's get down to the bottom of this. All right, some examples of Schedule 3 drugs are, go ahead, Bob. Let's see. We got ketamine, anabolic steroids,
testosterone?
Mm-hmm. Tylenol with codeine.
All those will pretty much give you cancer and fuck you up. Marijuana won't do that.
I know, but they want to put this in the same schedule as this, all this stuff, like steroids, testosterone. It's not good, man.
No.
It's really not good. I don't, because like I said, the only thing that'll open is like now I think at least all the major like universities that are federally funded and stuff could now do research on it and stuff and trials and whatnot. But what do you think they're going to do with all that data input and information and knowledge of all those studies? They're going to take it to fucking Pfizer, and next thing you know, you're going to have fucking Pfizer Kush packs at your local gas station.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want that.
No, I don't either.
Fuck that shit, dude. Fuck.
It won't even be real weed. All it would be is some kind of substance drowned in weed, sort of like with oil on it, and that's what you'll be smoking. The other stuff, they're not going to use.
You know, they'll GMO it.
Yeah,
they'll have Monsanto's fucking make something that just grows a big ass bud with no leaves.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Or just a big ass cone bud.
Yeah, with no leaves or nothing. They don't have to trim it. Or
no
anything.
mold resistant to the max.
Yeah.
Any bug that lands on it just dies.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
Just
That's
wait.
It's going to happen. Then they have machines that process it, cut it up, and put it into freaking cigarettes. And
the big corpse, man.
Yep.
The big corpse will ruin weed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They're going to have to put preservatives, just like they did with tobacco, to keep that shit fresh. Why they ship it across country to all the 7-Elevens and Circle K's.
Across country? Across the globe.
Across the globe. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if it gets corporatized, like, isn't there, I mean, maybe there isn't, but isn't there like Budweiser, Coors, isn't there all that shit? And
yeah, but alcohol's legal over there, where stuff like marijuana, a lot of countries over there, it's not legal.
I mean, there's countries that are starting to follow.
Yeah.
I mean, Canada, Spain, I think is, I don't know.
Definitely Germany.
We'll have to do you know what? That's what we should do for the next podcast. That's something that we should know.
Yeah.
But honestly, it's hard to keep up with. It changes from year to year.
Alcohol's legal throughout. I mean, it's more legal over in Europe than it is over here.
Oh, no, I know. I'm talking about pot, though.
Oh, pot, yeah.
We got to stay up on, so we're going to, for next episode, we're going to see each country, not each country, there's so many goddamn countries, but we'll go through the main ones.
Yeah.
We'll see, like, okay, obviously we know what's going on in the United States. Let's see what's going on in Amsterdam. Let's see what's going on in London.
Yeah.
Let's see how legal or illegal it is.
Yeah.
And maybe some of our viewers can tell us,
Yeah.
we need to be up on that stuff.
Definitely.
I take responsibility for that. Bud.
Yeah, you should.
Don't worry, bud.
Yeah.
I'll do my homework.
Yeah.
I will come prepared with an essay ready to turn into Babylon the Dawn, and I hope I get A+.
Yeah, probably. You probably will. So,
Good. It's going to say right on top, fuck the big corps,
Yeah.
like Vanguard and BlackRock.
Yeah.
They're going to own everything, right?
Probably.
I sound like a super big conspiracist, but man, look, this is true. With $20 trillion between the both of them, $20 trillion. Let's put that in context. Like, I think the market cap for like global trade is like 80 trillion or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know if we can look up. $109 trillion is our global market scenario. Okay. I don't know. You guys, you can read it for yourself right here. The total market cap is 109 trillion in our global market scenario. We're adding up the market cap of all publicly traded companies across different countries. Okay. There it is. You see it for yourself right there. And then between BlackRock and Vanguard, they have $20 trillion, bro.
Wow.
That's like a quarter of it.
Yeah.
Or a fifth. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a fifth of it.
Damn near. A little less than a fifth of our global economy.
Yeah.
Not just United States. Global.
That 20 trillion would run the United States.
They do.
Yeah.
They're going to own every fucking house. Why do you think all the houses are just skyrocketing in price?
Yeah.
Because they're buying them.
Yeah.
And they're just leaving them vacant. Or, no, they're not. They're smarter than that. They're Airbnb-ing them.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, BlackRock and Vanguard, it says right here, could own almost everything by 2028.
Fuck.
And it sounds like a conspiracy, man, but okay. Just think about what the fuck you could do with $20 trillion.
Oh, my God.
How many people you could buy off. How many assets you could own, dude. I mean, that's unlimited money. Just 1 trillion is unlimited, right?
Oh, man. They could buy nuclear bombs and everything with that.
I want to see this. I don't even know if they'll display it. $25.2 million in 2022. A 30% decline from the previous year. Larry Fink. This guy's making bank, dude. But honestly...
That's just what he makes at work. What about all his other BlackRock doings?
That's just his salary, Bob.
Yeah.
Not to mention how much stock he could sell at any given time. Yeah. Insane. Larry Fink, $25 million a year, and that's just his base.
Yeah.
That's just his base.
That's what I'm saying. That's nothing. Just like the president of the United States makes what, $275,000 or $50,000 a year?
I think it's only like $150 or something. But hey, you know what? We
down
have Google. $400,000 a year to be paid monthly, and in addition, an expense allowance of $50,000 to assist in defraying expenses related to or resulting from the discharge of.
Oh, that's what he gets if he gets fired. He gets $50,000 a fucking year.
No, really? No, I think it's just That's just whatever defraying expenses are. That's what the 50 grand's for.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But he makes $400,000 a year. Or he or she. I think there's a good chance we could see the first woman president.
I hope not. God.
I know. It sounds terrible to say, but
what we got left in men are fuck.
What we have left in men is not very good either.
No.
We can't really talk.
Take the chance.
I mean, the only reason I say it, man, and it's just biological, man. Like, I'm really, I'm all about equality. I think they should deserve a shot, but they have a menstrual cycle.
Yeah.
And they go crazy for 2 weeks a month.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
you can't trust anything that bleeds for 2 weeks and still alive.
Oh, man. Oh, God. I mean, it's true. But, it's like, that is a biological fact that when they're on their period, they have hormones going that they can't necessarily control.
Spontaneous, like right now, do it right now hormones. You know?
And it's like, God bless your heart.
Those motherfuckers talking shit. Boom, hit the button now. Hit it.
Yeah, blow them up now.
Yeah.
I said now.
Yeah, okay.
Like, hold on.
Okay. Why isn't that fucking missile coming out of the silo yet?
And then 5 minutes later, why the fuck did we blow them up?
Yeah, now it's worthless. Now they're going to blow us up. Oh,
you said so. You said to do it.
Yeah, you said to do it. No, I didn't.
No, you shouldn't listen to me when I'm all wound up like that. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Are you serious? I mean, God bless him. God bless him.
Yeah, but we got to.
Watch one of them just take presidency and then just fucking kill it.
Yeah.
And just put all the men to shame.
Yeah.
That's probably what's going to, with our luck, that's probably what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So, hell, fuck it. I mean, like you said, the men up to this point have disappointed, to say the least.
Yeah.
Why not? Fucking give them a shot.
Yeah, give them a shot. What the hell?
You can always impeach them.
I'm about towards the end of my life anyway. Fuck it.
It'd be a fun thing to watch, right?
Yeah. Bug, she really pushed the button.
She really pushed it.
Fuck. Here I thought those other guys were fucking sadistic. No.
Oh, here, look, I wanted to show you this, Bob. So I tried to find AI boxing, but for some reason, I'm not sure if all of those videos were just kind of like edited or like they were boxing a human and then they just kind of silhouetted the human and put a robot in place.
Yeah.
I don't know. I always try to fact check shit before. I did see something on Instagram though that there was this guy holding back a robot with like a rope and it looked hella real.
Yeah.
But I couldn't find that one. So, but I did find AI ping pong and this is pretty dope. Check this out. Boom, boom, boom. Look at that arm. It knows where the ball's going to be. Oh, you see it flip around hella fast? Boom. That's dope, right?
Well, what about when you start slamming it on him? I'm pretty sure he'll pick up the pace.
Yeah, I know. I mean, the thing is remember that movie Real Steel that we watched?
Yeah.
Corny.
Yeah.
I get it.
It was cool, though.
I get it. But I always try to take something away from every movie because I know that there's directors and writers out there that they're smart. Mm-hmm. They know what they're doing. And I try to pick up the underlying message in each movie, if there is one. There wasn't that one for me. It was that, okay, robots replace boxers.
Yeah, that would be good. There'd be no more barbaric freaking humans fighting each other.
I think so too.
Why have that?
But,
it's barbaric.
UFC fighters and boxers would highly disagree, right?
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
They love that shit.
Yeah, that's because that's their
life.
That's their life. That's how they make their money.
That's our passion.
But they would not be able to stand up to a fully integrated AI.
Well, no, that's why they had robots fighting other robots, remember?
Yeah.
And so it had the guy from Wolverine, I forget his name.
Yeah.
Good actor.
Yeah.
But him, and then he got his son back from that chick for the summer.
Yeah.
Right.
They built this robot.
Yeah, and then they got this sparring robot.
Main thing is it worked off of your moves.
Yes, exactly.
You do the boxing and everything, it would do that. But then,
then there was voice assisted. Yeah. Remember the kid put the voice assist in there.
Yeah.
Main takeaway from that is that, eventually, if we're not careful,
all sports would be like that.
AI will replace humans.
Yeah, just like video games.
Because what do humans want to always see? They want to see the best, the biggest, the baddest, the strongest, the fastest, the loudest.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
It's just how we are. Mm-hmm. That's what we've been.
And it doesn't matter what it is.
So eventually, humans are not going to be that.
No.
It's going to be that fucking AI robot that can run 100 meters in 6 seconds.
And not only that, there'll still be humans involved, but they'll be in the background controlling it. Like a video game.
Exactly. Just like Real Steel.
Yeah.
And I thought it was cool. I thought it was a cool concept.
Mm-hmm.
I think, in 50 years, we could be, instead of going to a Floyd Mayweather fucking Jake Paul fight.
Well,
you're going to be going to Wrecking Ball versus Demon, the battle of the AI robots. Or you'll go
to a Floyd Mayweather and what's his name? What's that other guy?
Jake Paul.
Fight, and they'll be in a little box, in a simulator box, and they're going to simulate against each other.
Ooh, that would be dope.
You know what I mean? So you'll get the talent of those two, but you won't get the freaking barbaric blood and all that shit.
Dude.
And they'll get to walk away without being hurt.
It put them in a full bodysuit. with a bunch of sensors and shit.
And they're actually boxing each other, but it's virtual reality.
And then out in the arena, it's big ass robots that are doing their
moves,
mimicking their moves.
Yeah.
That would be sick.
Yeah, it'd be sick. It'd be really sick.
Yeah.
And that's where the athletes would come into play. It would be no more strength of athletes. It'd be the brain of an athlete and the way he's thinking. And a lot of times it takes an athlete to think up that kind of stuff. So
it's like,
they're still going to need them somewhat.
It would be like Monster Truck meets boxing.
Yeah, exactly. Who's going to, you're not going to get Floyd Mayweather to go do a monster truck simulation because he's not going to know what to do.
Yeah.
So you get a monster truck driver. All right, I know how to do this. All right, then you get in there and do it then,
Dude, we're coming on to some shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And that would be the most entertaining because then you don't have, this guy getting beat up because he got a lucky punch in there. It would just be, a machine getting beat up and you watch him get destroyed and there would be no circumstances afterwards. You just rebuild the fucking thing and bring them back.
Yeah, and there's a whole fucking...
Can't rebuild a human.
There's a whole industry right there that can make money.
Yeah.
Because that's what they're all about. They're all about, okay, what kind of industry how many jobs can you provide? How many jobs can you create in an economy? Okay, well, there's got to be people that build the robots. There's got to be people that maintenance them. There's got to be people that recycle them.
The finger technology,
there's
the mouth moves, jaw technology, just like a human being, but instead mechanical.
Yeah. Well, I'm talking about the fighting robots too.
That's what I'm saying.
That'd be dope.
That's what I'm saying. The robot's got to be made by somebody.
There's got to be the software behind it.
Like a car.
Yeah. Yeah. So like there's got to be parts manufacturers, software manufacturers. Yeah. And then you got the whole maintenance field.
Yeah, the wiring and the plumbing and all that stuff. All that stuff has to come into play.
Yeah.
And you have open up all those jobs that are legit jobs. They're not, cut man or a freaking guy that checks to see if you freaking got a concussion or not. It's, people that actually do mechanical things like a car. And then you bring those things into play, including cars. They have simulators now where I think each one of those drivers can get in each one of those simulators and actually drive that Daytona 500 that's so spectacular in a booth.
Without getting hurt.
Without getting hurt. The thing spins out, you get out of it and say, oh, well, I guess I crashed.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm out of it.
The real car crashed, but you're not in it.
Yeah, you're not in it. And, of course, you fucked up Tony over there. He's all pissed off. He's coming out of the booth now. Same thing as you'd get at the track, but you wouldn't have these guys all crumpled up and fucking hurting and stuff,
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like Avatar almost.
Still get their talents, though, because you make that simulator exactly like it feels in the car. So you need that talent.
Oh, absolutely. That's the one thing I never want to see go away is the human talent.
Yeah.
Because that's, like I was watching, I think Ozzy Osbourne and his podcast or show or whatever, or maybe he was just on one. I think it's him and his wife. They were listening to this AI song that was completely sang, written, made, everything by AI. And then at the end, they were like, so what do you think, Ozzy? And he's like, it's all right. Like, I'm not saying it's not listenable, but it doesn't have soul.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
These AI things, they'll never have soul, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like...
Yeah, they won't have feeling in them, and it's like, there's just going to be movements and repeats of what humans do, or whatever.
Who's to say that they can't have feelings? So I don't know. I feel like we'll reach a point where they can, like I said, just download some conscience from a real human being that's dead.
And put that into a robot.
Download it into a robot, and then they'll think, feel, act, talk, everything just like that human from the past.
Yeah.
If we reach that point, that would be so weird.
Yeah.
Like, oh, who's this robot? Like, oh, that's Uncle Frank.
Yeah.
Oh, when he died? 1994. We just brought him back.
Yeah.
We saved his conscience on a memory bank.
Yeah, we brought him back. So now he's a freaking Uncle Frank. The same Uncle Frank that had the chip on his shoulder. Now he can break cars in half with his arm.
Yeah, great. Great. Now he's invincible.
Why didn't you just leave him where he was at?
6 feet deep. Leave Frank 6 feet
leave
deep.
Frank alone, you know.
Leave Uncle fucking Frankie alone, dude.
No, it's Uncle Al. Al who?
Al Sharpton.
No, the famous Al.
Al,
The mobster Al.
Al Pacino?
No.
Al.
Yeah, from Chicago. Who was the
What?
who was the fuck? I'm all fucked up.
Al Pacino's the actor.
The actor, no, the guy from Chicago, the famous mobster
I know
from
you-
the 20s.
I know who you're talking about. I can't think of it.
I think the reason I said Al is because, you know.
I don't know. I guess that's something we'll have to look up. Too bad. You see what I'm doing over here, Bob?
Yeah.
I'm rolling a fucking fatty.
Yeah, I see that.
So
I'll think of that.
I can't really look it up. You think of that in the meantime. What the fuck do you think of this video?
What the fuck is it? Come on, people, tell me. What is it? It's fucking taking over my mind right now.
If you haven't got it by now, then
Yeah, I better let
it's
it
not
go.
going to come.
Oh, God.
Al Capone.
Al Capone.
So
I couldn't think of his last name, but I got his first one right.
How did I not know that? I'm sitting here. Al who?
Al Capone.
Al Sharpton?
Let's bring him back as a robot. Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah. No breakable bones. Pretty much indestructible.
Yeah, with the same thinking. And oh, my God, you'd have, that's what AI is going to happen to AI.
Oh, like you
So
said.
eventually all the mobsters of the world, all the bad people of the world are going to find their way into the conscience of an AI robot.
I think you put it the best on the last episode is that once AI determines a human as a viable threat to their existence, we're done.
Yeah, we're done.
You know, I mean, I don't mean to repeat ourselves, but that is the
Pretty
truth.
much, yeah.
You know what I mean? That's when doomsday it'll be here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's gonna happen. And then you're seeing schools in New York, high schools getting shut down, okay, because of immigrants.
Yeah.
That we can't how is this happening? Okay, like look, I'm not necessarily all about shutting down our borders, right? Because that's what made this country.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when your grandfather came over from Poland, that's how you're here and that's how I'm here.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'd be in some different country, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not about like shutting our borders down. I mean, are you?
No.
It's a sensitive topic right now is why I ask, you know?
Yeah.
Because Trump wants to just completely shut them down. And he's winning the election right now. We saw it on the news.
Yeah.
The preliminaries or whatever you fucking call them.
You got to look at it this way. You know, it's back when our ancestors came to this country and other ancestors, Mexican ancestors, all those kind of ancestries come to this country. That's when the country was being built. Now it's fully built. We don't need any more people coming here to try to build this country up.
Well,
Especially when they don't bring that much of they don't bring that much with them. They don't bring that much skills or anything except for what? Like you say, the poor people that have to pick fruit and all that stuff, you know? I mean, is that really right to classify them to do only that? No, we can't afford to educate them to do any more. They have to get that from their country.
That's what this says right here. This is telling me that, okay, yes, like honestly, we don't have the infrastructure to bring these people over.
Yeah,
if we're gonna
overpopulated.
If we're gonna put them in high schools and shut down the high school, what is our priority here?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's like being on a fucking,
I love
airplane.
Bob's analogies are the best.
And all of a sudden, you know, all the seats are full, but we can fit 20 more people in. We'll just put them in the aisleway.
Yeah.
Hell.
It's not safe in the aisle.
Well, it's not safe, and there's might overweight. Well, if that much is going to overweight the plane, I don't want to be in this fucking plane then.
Yeah.
You need like a couple truckloads of fucking people to overweight the plane, you know.
Sounds like we need to move to Costa Rica, Bobby.
But that's what we are. Our country's like a big boat. We got more than enough capacity on the boat now. Thank you. all the people that contributed to making this country. I really appreciate that.
But we're full up.
But we're full up. You got to find another boat, man. I mean, fuck. You got your own boat. What's wrong with it? Build it up. Fix it up, you know?
Yeah.
Do some shit over there. Why you want to come on our boat?
I mean, we'll give you money.
Yeah, we'll help you out.
Yeah. We give money to every
But fuck, you can't come on our boat, man. Stay on your boat. You got a nice boat. You can really make that country nice if you really put your minds to it. No, you'd rather run from it.
It's a fixer-upper.
Yeah, it's a fixer-upper. Rather run from it, though, and go and live over here, where it's probably going to be worse.
Yeah. I mean,
You got all of us prejudiced Americans.
prejudice.
Yeah. They're going to be after you.
I mean, there are
Is that going to be worse? It's going to be worse in Mexico. As soon as they see you, it's like, look at that fucker over there. Let's get him. You know?
Well, my problem with it is, like I said, what's our priority here? Is it to teach our young, or is it to house immigrants?
Yeah.
Okay. To me, teaching our young at a high school in New York, like one of our most known states.
Yeah.
Not to say New York is more important than any other state, but like this is happening in New York.
Yeah.
They're shutting down high schools to house immigration.
Yeah.
That to me is wrong. No other country would do that for us. None.
Especially
Like, oh, hey, Iraq. Bad example, right? Even like Australia or anybody be like, hey, can you shut down your high school so that we can come kick it there with some poor people for a while? Fuck no.
Why don't they do that in Santa Cruz then? If that's such a big deal, why don't they shut down?
Well, they are
the state champion school.
Oh,
SoCal, and have all the homeless that live over by Costco move into their campus. Will they do that?
Hey, shout out to SoCal.
Yeah.
So California just made it possible to actually win a state championship in football, which had been possible for a while.
Yeah.
If ever, I'm not sure. But I know for a fact they changed the whole structure. And SoCal, I think they took the Division III because they made different divisions, otherwise it wouldn't be fair. And they won.
Yeah.
They took it home for the county. And Dwight Lowry was the coach who played at my junior college.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
Cabrillo. And then he went on to San Jose State. And then he played for like the Jaguars and a few other teams.
Yeah.
I met him. I ran routes against him. Super dope guy.
Yeah.
I'm so happy that they brought it back to the county. Like, I wish there was a state type of championship deal when I was in high school. I mean, we wouldn't have won. We lost in the playoffs anyways. But, my high school back then was a football powerhouse.
Yeah.
For the area.
Yeah.
And now it seems like SoCal is.
Yeah.
So big shout out to them for bringing it back.
Yeah, cool.
Little side tangent there. But yeah, why don't they, they're going to shut down schools. I heard remember we talked about they're going to shut down, we talked about in the last episode, they're going to shut down schools in Santa Cruz County due to enrollment lows.
Yeah. Why don't they use those for the homeless?
Maybe they will.
Maybe
they'll take note of New York and say, hey, let's put all the homeless and all the not illegal. I don't like the word illegal immigrant. I think that's wrong. I think they're here without a visa.
Yeah, that's illegal.
That's illegal.
Yeah.
Okay.
It sounds harsh, but it's reality. They're here illegal. I'm sure if we were in their country without any papers, we'd be illegal over there.
That's my problem is that so are other countries nice to us? Fuck no. You don't have a passport or any type of, you're out of here.
Yeah, out. You don't come in this country.
You get the fuck out.
Yeah.
In fact, I think we're going to arrest you.
Yeah.
And we'll detain you here until we figure out who you are.
I didn't have no passport to go into Mexico where I was coming back from Florida with my friend. We went right into, what do you call it, Suarez?
No, you should have. You should have needed a passport to cross the border.
No, they let us, we walked across. We walked across the border, and because we were Americans, we could walk across and come back. It's like,
I don't know what the rule is on that.
It's really weird because we were in Mexico. I got pictures of it.
Because I went on a cruise to Cabo.
Yeah.
And I definitely needed a passport.
Yeah, you needed a passport.
I needed a passport to come back in, too.
Yeah.
Even though I'm an American citizen.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Maybe it was, when was that?
That was in, I want to say 94.
That's wild. You jumped the border.
Yeah, we walked across. I don't know. We walked across this bridge that went across. I can picture the bridge right now. Walked across, got to the other side, and the guy asked what our business was, and we just told him we're come over here to go to bar or something. Mm-hmm. He goes, all right, let's go ahead. And we went and got a taxi. He took us to this bar, and we drank and had a couple drinks, and that was it. We left and come back over the same fucking walkway and got back into our truck and drove away.
Huh. Wild. So
yeah, it was strange.
Do you know that these iPhones are supposedly taking pictures of us every 5 seconds?
Well, I don't know how they can, because that fucker is looking at the ceiling right now.
Well, no, I'm talking about only when it's like in use. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But so here's the thing these days, that there's so much misinformation, right? Because if you actually look into it, right, it's really just infrared, right?
Yeah.
And Face ID data doesn't leave your device and is never backed up to iCloud or anywhere else. No photos are taken. The infrared lights spotted in the TikTok video that went viral are just scanning to see if you are still using your phone. I mean, but they could just tell us that, right?
Yeah.
I know for a fact they're listening.
Yeah.
Our mics are hot a lot, because I'll be talking about buying a car, and then I'll look online. Like, it's all synced, bro. It's so weird. I'll type in and I'll go.
That's AI at its best. Mm-hmm. You know?
It is, and I'll type in I want a new Chevy, right? And then I'll go to dgdg.com, like a specific dealer.
Yeah.
And then I'll turn the TV on to watch a football game. What's the first commercial that comes up? DGDG. Come buy a car from us. I'm like,
Yeah, what the hell?
Like, stop watching me.
Yeah, that's AI right there.
So, I mean, I don't know. Like, when I first saw this, here's the thing. People are going to do anything to go viral now. And that's what you got to be very careful of, right, Bob?
Yeah.
Is because this went viral on TikTok, right? And everyone was like, oh my God, because he took like an infrared video and it was flashing every 5 seconds, right? Then you look into it a little more and just realize that it's infrared and it's not actually the camera, supposedly.
Yeah.
This is Apple's statement, you know what I mean? Apple spokesperson Alex Krishner explained it. So that should make us feel better.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah. I don't know, though. I know for a fact that they are listening to us. I know that just from how it just knows. It tries to get you to buy. Just buy.
Yeah. Well, it got me once. You remember on that little Kawasaki giveaway thing?
Mm-hmm.
I bled into it. I don't know why. It's the way I was feeling at the time. I thought, well, there's been enough of them. They've been targeting me for some reason, so maybe it's legit. I don't know. So I went into it and I went for it, and man, it was not legit at all. Oh my God, I had to change my card. I had to cancel my card and get a new card and all this stuff. And now I see that ad every other time on Instagram. You'll see it, a guy 2023 Kawasaki 450s are being given away to people who are over 35 years old as a special promotion and all this stuff. See if you qualify. So I did all that. I qualified, said, oh, wow, a big wow, and congratulations, you won, and it really got me pumped up. So me being stupid, I gave him my credit card number.
I know, and I had to get you out of that mess.
Yeah,
I was like, Bob, I told you to never listen.
And then before I know it, they took $147 out of my account that very second I did that, and they were going to go for, and the only reason they couldn't get it out is because my account was too low. It was an overdraft.
So it declined it. But
it declined it.
They did get you for $7.
$7 they got me for it, though.
Yep.
So you imagine if they get 1 million people for that, that's $7 million they made right there.
And here's why they keep feeding you the same ad, too, is because they're hoping that you have like some type of Alzheimer's or something.
Yeah, and you get it again, you take it again, because nobody's complaining about it. You think they would have a fucking crew of FBI agents over there getting those guys. No, they don't, because it's in a location where they have no access to it.
I mean, I can tell you just from experience, like I know how to run my own Instagram ads. I know how to run my own Spotify ads. I know how to run my own YouTube ads. If I wanted to, I could fucking run scam shit like that too. But that goes way against my morals.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to fucking steal or scam. And you can actually go to jail for doing that shit.
I can see why.
But I'm just pointing out how fucking easy it is for some Joe at fucking home to run these ads.
Yeah.
And it's fucked
It's
up.
incredible, man.
I see the whole plan now, Bob.
Yeah.
We're putting it together. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Nanoplastics. What do they create? Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
And now they're scamming us for free motorcycles.
Yeah, the baby boomers who ride motorcycles. You know, I'm affiliated with the AMA, and you know, I race motorcycles and stuff like that, and ride them and all that. So they're gonna target guys like me. That's a baby boomer, and has been in motorcycles all his life. And what would be more exciting for me right now than anything is to ride one of those new upgraded dirt bikes. Oh fuck, that would be the ticket. And to get one for free? Oh my God.
Full circle right there. It's the conspiracy of a lifetime right there. Feed them nanoplastics and then get them to buy internet scams on social media.
Exactly.
Wow. I see it now. But here's the real question I have for you, Bob, and this might be a little bit of a sensitive topic here, but while we're on the subject of Alzheimer's, what do you think? First off, what are the chances of a tranny who has fully committed, a transsexual who literally chopped their dick off, turned it inside out, right, and lived its whole life, and then it gets Alzheimer's? Damn, I'm sorry, that sucks, right? It got Alzheimer's. Do you think it would wake up one day and just, where's my dick?
That's a good question.
Do you think?
I don't know.
Think about the scenario. I think it's
You
possible.
wake up and wouldn't think that you had one at all or whatever. And I don't know.
No, because, yeah, you're right. I don't know. It's a weird scenario to think about, though, right? Because what if they just woke up one day and, their younger self came back?
Oh, before they decided to go tranny-wise.
Mm-hmm. If their memories came back from that time.
Yeah. And what if it was like, I don't want to be this way, so...
You're like, whoa, man, I got a nice set of tits.
I got nice boobs, and I got... what is that? Oh, my God, there's a hole there.
I have an innie. What happened to my dick?
No, maybe I'll try this out for a while. See how it goes. Either that or be shocked as hell and just commit suicide because you don't want to be that way.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how the human mind works in those aspects, in that kind of dimension. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Are you feeling any better, Bob?
Not really. It's right here. It's like a fucking, in my sinuses right here. Yeah.
You still feeling shitty?
Kind of. Yeah.
I feel like this made me feel a little better.
It definitely.
I'm stamped.
Keeps me chipper.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I do feel like I'm under the wind though,
Yeah. Yeah. But we're the underdogs, Bob. We gotta come through.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
know.
I realized that this last weekend because I saw a comment and they're like, hey man, you should go over to the old CCC channel, the archive channel, and I'm sure if you made a comment or participated in one of the live chats, I'm sure you get all the OG viewers to come on over. And my initial response was like, no, I'll just let the real ones trickle on over,
Yeah.
Which is what I should have stuck with.
Yeah.
But I actually went over there and my comments were getting deleted and shit. And I was like, man, that's when I was just like, fuck it, I'm out.
Yeah.
Bobby and Danny were out. You know what I mean? We're going to come over here and do our own thing as the underdogs, you know what I mean? Because it would be nice to get they had 68 people in the premiere.
Yeah.
We get 15 to 20 on a good one.
Yeah.
But I want to be able to say that I fucking started from the zero.
From zero. No background of CCC 420.
Yeah. This channel literally started from 0 subscribers. And sure, it's only at 300 right now. I find that as a fucking win. We started December 5th, 2023. We're only in January.
And us too have a background from CCC 420.
Yeah, and
So we can use that same lingo, and the same players and the same viewers and everything can come to our station just as well as theirs. So
yeah, I mean, there's no sides here. That's what I'm saying. But I just noticed that like they are in no way, shape, or form trying to help us out.
no,
At all. They're doing their own thing.
they know we're a threat. That's why.
I don't know if we're a threat, but
I don't mean
we're some
that
real
way.
ones.
I don't mean threat. I mean a threat to what they're trying to do as a podcast. They know that.
I don't think we're a threat. I just think we're competition.
That's what I'm saying.
It could be healthy competition.
I think
but,
we're better.
well, I've been humbled too many times to ever think I'm better. But I can tell you what, I do enjoy this, and it's going to be a challenge because it's hard to monetize something with anything to do with weed.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Like I can tell you for a fact right now that it wasn't the worst move for Fletcher and Archive to get into the media space, right? Do I think they wasted money on buying an old channel like the CCC? Yeah, but I don't disagree with, because the thing is, he doesn't need to monetize the media.
No.
He just needs to sell more seeds and get more people into his Portland dispensary.
Exactly.
And there's not many ways to market or do commercials in the weed industry right now because it's still federally illegal.
Yeah.
Which they're working on right now, actually. I hope they don't deschedule it, but deschedule it or reschedule it. God, I can't even talk. My armpits are sweating. I'm stamped. But it's just like, okay, I'm not dumb. Neither are you. We understand that Fletcher, he's got it. He's got his seeds. All he needs to do, he doesn't need to monetize the media at all.
No.
So he doesn't care if none of his videos are fully monetized with ads and everything. You don't care.
Yeah.
And that's where we're lacking. That's where they have us beat. So it is my job to find out how to monetize this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm super excited because I reached out to an old friend of mine, one of the owners of Thayer Leaf. We're talking about possibly getting some store credit every month to get products that we can review and feature on the show.
Yeah.
That's a step.
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
You know what I mean? I'm also talking to Anthony. He said that he is working for a company now that owns 17 dispensaries, including Airfield in San Jose.
yeah.
Maybe we can get some store credit from them.
Yeah.
I'm grinding,
Yeah.
and that's something that you'll never take away is that I'm grinding, but I'm doing it for you, Bob.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I've always joked around and said, it's my job to blow Bobby up. I don't even want to be famous, but
Well, that's the whole thing is I do this because I like to do it with you.
yeah,
I like doing it with you and everything. And it just seems like we have more of a natural insight on everything. We have more of a natural look at everything, And so everything we do is pretty much, we don't have to, act or anything. This is us.
This is
the way
us.
we are, I mean, that's why we always refer everything as a real one, That's,
you know what it's called? Authenticity.
Yeah. There you go. That's a good, yeah.
I want this show to be authentic.
Yeah.
Even if we're off, like today we're off, we're sick,
Yeah.
we may be stumbling on our words. I got the same shit going on, you know what I mean? I get a little
Sucks.
dizzy spell every now and then,
Yeah.
but I know it's just a sinus fucking weird thing. I can feel it going away. I'm better than yesterday. So are you, I can tell.
Yeah.
Still not all the way gone though, but we're here, aren't
Yeah.
we? We are here participating, getting high. And
Yeah.
like I said, man, that's the one thing that we are just going to have to nail down is be here every week.
Yeah.
Rain, snow, or shine, sick. I mean, obviously, if you're like puking with 102 fever, we're not going to shoot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
No
But
doubt.
God, we can't let you get to that point. We got to keep you.
Well, we definitely won't let down, the people who are watching. If they like what they see and they want to see it all the time, we're not going to let you down and bring you into something that, it's sort of like a relationship, bring you in and just say, I don't like you anymore. We're shutting down.
Yep.
We're not going to do that. And Everything we're going to have, the only thing that's going to be scripted is the information that we look up to present to you guys, you know.
And that's necessary because otherwise, what the
I'm
hell?
not that fucking smart.
What are we going to do? Just sit here and talk about this wood table for an hour?
Exactly. Yeah, we got to have some kind of topic to talk about, and it has to be a little more than just weed.
Yeah. Although I love weed.
Yeah, weed. I can talk about that all day long, but
the point of this show is that we're getting high and looking up funny shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Looking up good stuff that a lot of people don't really get an answer from anybody from. You know, I mean, there's a lot of things I see and I want an answer to.
Like this.
And if I see,
What is this, Bob? Can you provide an answer to this? Look at this. Unless this is AI generated, which I don't think so, because again, this was posted.
I see the trees in the background.
This was posted 5 years ago.
This is going all the way down. I think what it is some kind of earthquake.
What is going on there?
Because you know what?
She's hot.
You know what? When we had an earthquake one time when I was in San Jose, I was a young kid. I was probably...
You think that's an earthquake?
I think it's an earthquake.
What?
Because look how far back it goes. Look at the trees in the background.
Yeah, but the fucking cameraman's not shaking.
It's because the crack is not where he's at. That's why.
Whoa.
See how it stops right there?
Dude, the earth is literally breathing.
But anyway, let me finish my story.
I'm sorry.
We had an earthquake, and I was probably, 8, 9 years old. And I remember running out of the house and looking down the street, and the street was literally rolling all like a wave all the way down the street. And then it wasn't big, but you could see it moving.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, fuck, that was incredible. And I actually saw that with my own eyes. I was a kid.
Damn. So you've seen the earth breathing, you've seen UFOs.
That's why I say that. The only explanation for that is either that's a fucking volcano ready to fucking erupt and it's going to blow that whole fucking area apart, or it's a earthquake.
It's insane is what it is to me. I mean, I have never seen anything like that in person or even in video.
I've seen an earthquake do weird things.
Like social media is really opening up our eyes, right? Because like this is where I see the majority of this stuff, honestly. And then I come home and add it to the list and bring up a tab so we can fucking look at it. Because it's like, because I'm literally showing you for the first time. It's something like that's what makes my week. I'm like, I have like homework assignments now. I used to hate homework in high school and shit, but now it's like I see something on Instagram, I fact check it. I'm like, okay, that looks real. Like, all right, I'm going to show this to Bob.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's unexplainable to me, but it sounds like you got it figured out.
It's, if you look it up, I bet you it was some kind of earthquake.
Some kind of seismic roll or something.
Some kind of seismic shifting, and it just rolled the ground up and went back down,
Makes sense, I mean...
And it doesn't have to be, that, like you say, the cameraman wasn't moving. It doesn't have to come all the way to him.
You're right.
Because when it happened to my house, the wave had already passed my house. By the time I got outside, that wave was, 3/4 of the way down the street. So
it's just weird how it like breathes.
So that could have been the end of the wave, and it stopped right there.
Okay, I see it. It lost its energy right there.
Yeah, because it did like I said, it made ripples down the street, but like halfway up the street is when I saw them, and then they faded out like 3/4 of the way down the street. They kind of like faded out. So that was the wave. Mm-hmm. That had already passed my house, that shook my house violently, violently, to where my bed went. Mm-hmm. I mean, I fucking shook that hard like that.
Yeah.
That's why I got up and ran outside. All of my parents and everybody did. And when I looked down the street, I seen that ripple going down the street like a wave. Fucking freaky.
Yeah, bro. This weed is good.
Yeah, it is pretty good.
You know what I love about weed is the fuck it that it gives you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of people actually stereotype that and say it's a bad thing. But here's the thing. You got to know how to use your ganja, right?
Yeah, exactly.
If you mix it with a little something called caffeine, what do you get, Bobby?
You get stamped.
Yes. You get stoned and amped.
Yeah.
Stamped. And that just makes the dishes a little better.
Yeah.
It makes mowing the lawn a little better.
A little better. It makes organization a little better.
It makes cleaning the house fun.
Yeah.
A little game. How fast can you do it? How efficient.
Quick. Yeah. It can also go the other way to where I don't feel like
that just means you don't have enough caffeine.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a chemical
motivation thing.
It's a chemical reaction, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But then that got me thinking, are they, so I seen this like Rasta guy, and he was saying that they're genetically modifying weed to make us lazier.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't want that.
Because he's like,
I'm already aching.
because he's
A little bit of cocaine or something. Like, oh,
oh,
yeah.
bing, get all beeped out.
Yeah.
No, but it makes sense because he was like, the weed that Bob Marley and them were smoking, they were making some of the greatest music of all time, which I agree with. And,
Yeah.
And then you look at the weed these days, it's like, man, a lot of times I do smoke to where I'm kind of lethargic, and then I have to get some caffeine in me to bring me up.
Oh, yeah.
But then it's, like I do rely on getting stamped every day
Yeah.
to operate.
So do I.
That's how I operate.
Yeah.
Fucking bam. But without caffeine, the weed kind of makes me a little lazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
It does.
It does make me lazy. It makes me want to lay down. Makes my head heavy.
Well, we're sick right now. I'm not really, but even when I'm like perfect, when I'm not sick, I'm healthy, like I get high and I'm like, oh yeah, I get that initial rush. And then like, if I don't drink some caffeine, it kind of like,
Yeah, it plummets real quick.
Yeah. So here's our ending conspiracy before we throw on a beat and fucking get some breakfast. I think that they're genetically modifying the weed to not only make us lazier, but to look better, but also yield fatter, right? Because here's the thing, the Prop 215 generation
Yeah.
will eventually just die out, right? And they're the ones that know the fire. We know the fire, Bobby,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
If we die out, the next generation, if they just market them and all they can do is get mids, they'll think mids are the new fire.
Yeah.
That's just how generations
That's
go.
how they are. Yeah. Anything, even clothing or anything, it's all a fad,
So if they can just teach the younger generation,
to get to the point of where I imagine you can get really super, super bomb ass cigarette tobacco somewhere, but that's not what's in the world anymore.
nope. And if, like I said, if they can just market,
Look at me.
if they can just market weed that yields super fat like Blue Dream,
Yeah.
and they can just grow it in these fat greenhouses with light assist and call it indoor and market it to them as fucking, because this shit's bomb and everything, but it's bomb for $60 a half. Don't get me wrong. It's not like that super chronic shit. Like it's not that sticky. I didn't even look at the package date. Quite frankly, I don't want to because it's probably going to disappoint me. But nonetheless, it
Good weed
smells
right there.
very lemony. It's good weed for the price. I still think I could grow way better fucking weed than
Oh,
that.
yeah. What it is, it was probably top shelf at one time, and it got a little on the old side, and we better fucking degrade
Better off
this.
it.
Better degrade it.
Yeah. No, it's all about, how much volume you can move. And that's what a lot of homework that people didn't do in the industry.
Yeah.
They didn't do the supply demand volume thing.
Yeah.
Like it is a perishable item.
Yeah. So, yeah.
It doesn't have a shelf life of fucking 2 years. It's perishable, but yet people just maxed out we'll just supply as much as we can and worry about the demand later.
Yeah.
What other industry did that and fucking succeeded? I'll wait.
Cigarettes?
I don't know. I mean, cigarettes cost so much fucking money nowadays. I don't know how people can even do it.
Well, that's just it. They got everybody hooked first. Let's get them hooked on 27 cents a pack, and then we'll boost it to $10.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think what boosted it was just the feds fucking taxing it.
Yeah, taxing the fuck out of it because they seen. You got to think.
And states, because Cali has
How much are the tobacco companies making? They were making freaking a minimum of $1 billion a day, probably.
Yeah.
At one time.
I mean, what's one of the...
Back when cigarettes were like an everyday fucking deal?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. I bet you they were making $1 million a day.
RJ Reynolds profit 2023. I don't know if that's even came out yet. 2022. $8.21 billion.
And that's after cutting everything and taking the flavored cigarettes away and cutting and boosting, oh my God, that's...
Yeah, R.J. Reynolds made $8.21 billion in 2022. Whoa.
Yeah.
No wonder. Yeah, they need to be taxed more.
Yeah.
Why not? Why do we...
In 1 year, so they're making, like I say, at one point in time, I imagine, when cigarettes were like maybe $3 a pack, back then, that's when there was probably billions of people smoking.
I don't know. That's a lot.
Millions of people in this country, at least. Say 1 million people.
Yeah.
Smoking a pack a day.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah.
1 million times, that's $3 million a day they're making at $3 a pack.
How many people smoke in the U.S.? 28.3 million is estimated to smoke in the U.S.
And how many of those buy a pack a day? I'd say 28 million of them.
I mean, if you're a smoker, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I bought a pack a day easy.
Fuck. Oh, man. Same thing with chew, bro. I'm so glad.
The only reason that poor company made $8 billion is because those 28 million, that was in 2021. Probably there was a cut. They probably made $10 billion in 2021, or whatever.
I don't know. I mean, the thing is that if there's this many people smoking and they're profiting, they need to be taxed more. I think it's so dumb how rich people get mad that they get taxed more. It's like, yeah, dude.
It makes sense, though. I mean, 28.3 million times 365.
Why do we tax the poor so much?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They're the easiest.
Why do we tax the poor so much? It's fucked up. And you got companies like, I'm sure tobacco gets taxed more than like Exxon and them, they don't pay any tax.
Yeah.
Fucked up. At least tobacco pays its taxes because they're fucking killing people.
Yeah. But
gas is not that good either, bro. I mean, gas is killing our planet.
Yeah.
Petroleum is killing our fucking planet.
Yeah.
It's just wild. It's wild. It's crazy how we can go from talking about how mids are gonna fucking take over the younger generations to that.
Yeah.
I love it, Bob.
There's 28-point-something million people that smoke a pack of cigarettes a day, I bet. And that times 365. And whatever else, they got taxed.
That's in the billions. I don't even want to do the math.
Yeah, it's billions. Probably 20 billion, they probably got taxed half of that.
I'm saying 20, that's like billions of packs of cigarettes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because you do 28 million times 365. I mean, 28 million.
Now they're $10 a pack, so fuck. Do 28 million a day times 10.
Woo, doggy.
That's 280 trillion or something.
We're not good at math. Let's not act like we are.
Yeah.
I think it's in the billions, like I said.
280 billion or
not
something
trillions,
like
but it's...
Yeah, because a trillion is 1,000 billion.
Yes.
So it's probably $280 billion.
Where Vanguard and BlackRock have 20 trillion, a fifth of the global economy.
They probably got that they probably owned tobacco at one time, got out.
I mean, they
probably in it still.
They have shares of like every Fortune 500 company.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if they had shares of R.J. Reynolds.
Yeah, tobacco is one of the highest ones because it's the most addicting besides that and alcohol.
Oh my God. Nicotine is so addicting. I still struggle, dude, but I'm so happy I put down the chew.
Yeah.
I just... I'm not going to let that shit, you saw what I did. I'm going to show you. I'm putting $80 in a fucking shoebox that I would have spent on chew that week because I was buying a can a day, 7 cans a day times $12, roughly 80 something bucks, right?
Yeah.
Putting $80 in a fucking shoebox. At the end of the year, you know how much we're going to have in there?
Yeah.
$5,000.
$5,000.
Like $4,800 or some shit like that.
You know how much the cigarette companies made off that? Like Skoal and them, they're part of RJ Rental.
I know.
All part of
I
them.
know. Copenhagen.
That's all their fucking tangents, all them.
Skoal owns Copenhagen, I think, and I'm sure that Skoal is just a subsidiary of some fucking...
RJ Rental owns Marlboro
Something,
and all them
whatever.
fucking cigarette companies.
I don't really know how it's mapped out. I don't really care. It's all fucked up. I do not want to give my money to these stupid fucking tobacco nicotine corporations. No more.
For an addiction. It's not necessarily for any kind of nutrients. It's for an addiction.
And it is so addicting.
Yeah, you got to have it. And then it starts fucking you up.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the hell's going on? Well, you keep putting poison in your body every day, and it's going to fuck you up. It's
then
like, why are we doing that?
And then when you take the poison away, you take the poison away, your body is so used to it that I'm not going to lie, bro. I'm experiencing depression.
Yeah.
Because I don't have that
it's
fucking thing.
You're addicted to, isn't that kind of like a slow suicide on your part, you know?
Yes, it is.
So you're actually everybody's killing themselves that die from tobacco. You know, they actually killed themselves.
It raises your blood pressure. It's not good on your
contraction,
on your
arteries, vessels, your arteries,
your stomach. If you're chewing, you're swallowing that shit. I mean, it's just bad and it's nasty. You notice we don't have any spitters around the house or anything anymore. No chance of them spilling or like, dude, fuck all that.
Yeah.
No spitters in the car, spilling, smelling like ass. Fucking, not to mention just looking like a fucking bum.
Yeah.
Chew all up in your teeth. Like, I'm so happy.
I lost some of mine, so
I'm positive talking right now.
I mean, I was just kind of make a short little segment of why my teeth are missing. I went to go have them, fixed and everything and get implants and everything, and they wanted so much money I couldn't follow through with it. So now what I do now is I just have the teeth I have maintained until that day comes. Dude, that I can afford to put those freaking. They're $3,000 a tooth.
I know.
I don't have that.
No, Bob. But with the help of the people out there and stuff, my goal to get this channel popping enough to where we can get you some veneers.
Yeah, my mouth is like an unfinished construction site.
We're gonna get you some veneers.
All the framing and everything's there. I just need to get the walls up,
And then we're gonna fucking get you a grill.
I still got my front teeth though, I still got all those. Those are all natural and everything, but I don't have no back teeth.
So it's hard for you to chew your food, huh?
Yeah. So I end up, I have a restricted esophagus. So it makes it hard for me to swallow, and sometimes it gets stuck. And
well, we're gonna fix that, Bob. We're gonna be talking the 420, and next thing you know, we're gonna be putting veneers in your mouth.
Yeah, well,
and get you a
better
grill.
Hurry up, because pretty soon it won't matter to me.
Oh no, we're gonna hurry up. Don't worry. Are you looking at this? You want this?
No, I was just, because it's kind of small now.
It's still hittable, though.
Is it?
Yeah, hit that thing, Bobby, and I'm going to put on a beat.
I feel like I'm in jail hitting a roach. You know what I'm saying? Hurry up, guards coming.
Yeah, this wasn't a bad episode, for being under the weather.
Yeah, I feel really jittery, and I'm trying to breathe. You probably notice my mouth's open all the time. I can't breathe through my nostrils right now.
Why are you mouth breathing, Bobby? Like a damn
And I'm trying to hold my face all normal and everything, and I can't do it, man. I just can't do it.
Yeah, that's all right. What did we say? We're real. We're authentic.
Yeah.
Right? We ain't acting.
Yeah.
I can promise you this is how we talk at work. This is how we talk sitting around the house. We're about to watch some football today, and we'll just be chilling like this, man. Like this is us. This is Bobby and Danny.
Yeah, that's it. That's bottom line.
And that's how it's always going to be. And what's cool about this beat I'm about to put on is I made this with my ex-girlfriend. I was teaching her how to make a beat.
Oh.
And this is what we came up with. And honestly, it's pretty cool. Where's that pipe though, Bob?
I don't know.
Because I need to smoke as we ride on out.
Man, this guy's like a smokeaholic, and I like it.
Oh, yeah. I'm packing it up, man.
Here it is, man. Pack it up then.
Throw it on over. I just like to always fucking blaze, dude. I hope there's people out there that can ride with me on that one.
And you can see that we can sit and blaze and still be normal acting instead of getting obnoxious and start slurring. Yeah, fuck, start using all kinds of cuss words and obscene words and shit like that. It's like not thinking about before you talk and all that kind of crap goes along with alcohol, where weed, we're still able to, somewhat function.
There's not really a ceiling, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there is as far as how high you can get. I feel like after you smoke so much, there's just like...
I usually get head spins. I just want to lay down. That's probably the worst effect of it all.
That's ODing, is that you pass out.
Yeah, you pass out. You're like, oh,
got all cacked out.
That's it.
Yeah. But that's why I like weed. And when someone gets too drunk, it's so fucking annoying. You get too high, you shut up. You
got to babysit them.
You don't
they
talk.
Can't walk. Yeah.
But weed's the best, dude.
Yeah.
You guys out there fucking agree, man? Weed is the best. And
man.
Shout out Deli.
You don't see me doing anything where...
This beat is hard. I'm proud.
Here we go.
Hit him, Bobby. Hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him with the flow. Hit him with the flow. Here we go. Blowing that dro. I'ma take a hit, so tell him what you know. Tell him what you know. Tell him what you know.
I wanna say them words to you.
To you.
I wanna talk to you real slow. Yeah, yeah.
Tell him what you know, Bobby. Hit him with the flow. Hit him with the flow, then go, go, go. Dabbing on the excess. Yeah, I got hits of weed.
To you.
Hits of weed. Hits of weed.
A lot of things you wanna know.
It's the shit I need. It's the shit I need. Got OG, sour D, Cam Dog,
I wanna
baby.
be in
yeah.
with
Love
the flow.
it, love it, love
You
it,
know,
love it. I love that fucking marijuana.
Yeah.
I hope you got it on you. Smoking OG. Got cannabinoids. Planet destroyed. Cannabinoids. Our planet is destroyed. Cannabinoids. I smoke cannabis every day. And I hope you guys like to blaze.
Yeah.
You want to hit or you good?
I'm good.
All right. Thanks for joining us for another Talk420 Deluxe Special Edition. Bobby.
Out. Take it easy.
See you next Tuesday. Hit the subscribe button. Do all that shit. Leave a comment. Let us know what we should talk about next time. Goodbye.